just enjoy that sky? You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Good morning. We got all the pups here. What are y'all doing? We're gonna go do some trucking. So, letting it warm up. Got a few things left to do this morning. Just grease. Need some zip ties. And hopefully we're good to go. So I actually used to live right up this road here, about 4, maybe 5 miles. That's where we stopped for fuel with the lowboy and the chopper when we took it out to Evan's place. But we're coming into Hoosick here. Bennington's up in front of us. A little bit of a ways, but nothing too bad. Capital Tractor. They got their Christmas setups out front. Got some stuff. I think they got one of James's tractors or something there. I forget. We swung through last time. Just cruising right through here. Started the morning off. It was 21 degrees. Temperature right now is 18. James's pump isn't frozen, but the airlines going to the PTO is definitely got some issues because it will not engage the PTO. So we got some long hauls. There's 2 dillers behind me from the farm that we're at, and then 2 more trucks are coming. They're actually parked over there. The drivers are coming. So just getting rolling. It's gonna be a cold morning. Hopefully, he's hoping that it warms up enough that the PTO lines start working. So now we got enough trucks that it's keeping up. You can see we're getting fuller there. Hopefully we don't overfill it. But we got some straight trucks. James is out on the hose humper, so he parked up that truck. And they're dragging along. I did end up dropping you guys, and I broke the magnet. So, the struggle. Slow her down a little bit. So I'm gonna lap this Hainsworth, I hope. That's one of Ty Shoke's trucks, but he must have been waiting. He pulled in that way, I came around, pulled in this way. We're gonna be pretty full here in a second. This is the last load here. He's almost done out there. There's a truck coming in. He should be able to come in. And I don't know if we're all gonna hang out here. I guess I might back up, so I don't know where I'm going. I'll eat some lunch, hang out, have a good time. You can see when it starts getting low, it starts spitting out there. I gotta tighten that clamp, I think. Yeah, we're empty. The kit that's on the back was on a Hainsworth tanker before. This is the actual Hainsworth tanker that they set up. The newer ones got the center draws and everything else like that, which is pretty freaking wild. And then they can agitate back into it. But this is one of Ty Shoke trucks. And they're out there dragging around, doing things. Little hose humping action. So Phil's pumping it, motor. This is agitating the tank or pumping around. And then from there, comes through, goes to the big pump, and then out this hose. So they're only running, that's 6 to 5, I think, is the drags that they got. And then as you see, this is a hose humper, so it's built to move that hose around, keep things going for them. But air compressor, once they finish up here, air compressor on, they'll put the pig in, which is a big foam ball or a slug. it depends. It goes around somebody's yard. Come on. Put air behind it, purge the line all the way out. It goes out to them. I know there's a reel or a video where some guy was like, hey, farmers are going green. They attach this big line behind a tractor and it's the power source. I know, that's pretty funny actually. The video is good. I don't know if I can find it and put it in or not, if I get copyright. But all of this got injected, so you can see, and it rained. It rained Saturday. So as you see, this is the reason for injection. Low compaction, no runoff, stuff like that. It's in the ground, it's good. So, and as you see, we're surrounded by houses here, but alrighty, these are our last loads here. And then you got the dillers that are purpose-built manure trailers. James coming in here. He's been jumping out, humping some hose when he needs to, and then running the truck. So he did get his air figured out after the first load. Look at him go. Kid's right into it. So they're gonna finish this field with what's left here. Then they're gonna pick up and go across the street to that field. That field's a different farm than this field. So nothing too crazy, but well, James is not having a good time again. Something up with the truck. But they gotta roll up their reel, they gotta move the frac tank, they gotta move the applicator across the street. So 40 acres here and 60 over there supposedly. So that's why they have all these trucks. But yeah, it's crazy how they all work together, and like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different farms hauling and 2 different farms in a day. So James was loaded with sand. So well, he came here and emptied it completely. We checked everything, topped off some oil. I got Weston with us now. It's one big party. Nico's just chasing birds around. So we're gonna go back, get fueled up there, since how it works is either the farm supplies fuel or the cost is more expensive to run the truck per hour. So get fueled up there, and then we're gonna switch to a heifer farm. And yeah, James we might run to Capitol, do a drive-through of Capitol. So previously when I was driving that and the Jake brake wouldn't work randomly, James is like, oh yeah, it's the clutch switch. You just push the clutch in and then it's good to go. But when you're driving and you don't ever clutch the whole trip, you don't think about it. So that's all part of it. But since this isn't my farm, and we're not on farms that are mine, and technically I'm working for somebody else, I usually don't show much of what goes on other people's stuff unless I got permission. But that thing that's a setup. So a 9410R on a bale grinder. All the power, all of it. Dude, you should buy that. Merger?
Yeah, it's already ours. That's why it's here broken.
What do we got? Look at the little round balers.
Those would be nice.
Those are cute.
Yeah. There's Spencer's dump wagon.
Yeah. You can pull it with the tractor.
Here's the pride and joy of the whole yard. Big 920 chopper. Play the articulated.
So we're at Capitol. We moved one truck over. James is grabbing some oil. They're moving hose.
Look at that nice baler.
That would look good for you. Washington County Fairgrounds. United's new building here that they built. Oh, there's a chopper out back.
I think that might be Neil Peck's job.
It might be. So they moved up here from, that would have been Eastern. East? What's Eaton?
Eastern.
Easton. That's kind of an odd random building out there.
Be nice for somebody.
Right? So we'll get back and get right into it. So they're shredding right now. Well, grinding. I'm sure that takes all of that horsepower some days.
Oh, I bet you throw some big bales in there.
Mike Chambers will tell you, what is it, a roto grinder and little 100 horsepower tractor will do the same exact job.
Yeah. Less fuel.
Less fuel, more carnage. You better stack it 4 high and turn it on. So we did this field this morning, and there's James headed across there. Much shorter run, which isn't a bad thing. Same amount of trucks, I believe. Maybe one less truck, maybe 2. But the frac tank is out there, and the drag line's somewhere out back there. So a little messed up looking field, but that's kind of how it is in the Northeast. You really don't have big square fields everywhere. So we'll keep it moving. It's warming up, so everything's a little wetter and softer and less than ideal for getting trucks in and out of places. So he started working right here, and you can see the hose following him around. There's a pile of solid manure out there that you have to work around. So back and forth. We got a lot of trucks all lined up here, but works pretty good. We got a little held up filling, so beautiful night. So that frac tank's just about full, which is really how you want it. And we got more trucks coming in. So Neil's actually in front of me. We got Jimmy G. And yeah, there's a little bit of a gap where there's no trucks. We all kind of got bunched up. So sitting there waiting, but when we line up good and we can unload 2 trucks at the same time, it means we're leaving at the same time. If we're backed up, if we're rolling in together. And this run's a little bit shorter than, well, I'd say it's a third of what we were doing this morning. So that makes a big difference when you're not road running as much. It was 2 o'clock when we started back up in this field, so might as well push the trucks and keep that frac tank full. Can we just enjoy that sky? I honestly think on camera it's doing some justice about it. Like, that is absolutely amazing. So we're pulling in here. Since the day warmed up, a lot of the roadways in and out of places are muddy, but holy smokes. So, I've been waiting on the appraisal to actually go through on the property, and I knew they did it last Tuesday. So I've been like, hey, can we get some hints? Like, is it good to go or whatnot? So this morning I called, and I got some things left I'd have to do first. And they said, well, next week we'll know by. Well, he called me back just now. Appraisal's good. Funding's good. A few minor things to do. Paperwork. And we'll be talking about a closing date. So I'm absolutely thrilled on where I've got to, and I appreciate everybody who's joined along. Yeah, helped me out, been part of it. So like stuff like this, hauling with these guys, it definitely puts me in a good place. I don't know where we're going here. We got trucks there, we got trucks here. Let's go see. But that sky is something else. Yeah, I missed it. We had 3 in 1. That thing's pretty full. We got another one coming in. So lights are on, drag line's still moving. We actually had to shut it down We're both filling and it's full, so you can't let it run over. And if we're dumping, I don't know, 3,000 gallons a minute, and they're only pumping out 2 or something, keep in mind 6-inch main with the 5-inch off of it, so it does slow it down some. This ain't a 12 to an 8 or anything like that. So if you guys watched the previous videos of us draglining with Waltons and with Dylan and stuff, a lot of learning, a lot of education here. But keep that thing moving is where it's at, because that's what means we're gaining. End of the day, let that drain out. We'll go jump in here. So this is what you humping?
Yeah, this is what we're humping today.
Not the normal humping?
No, not what you want. That's what some people want. A little bumpy
through some of this.
Yeah,
so the hose,
we're kind of spinning in circles for a minute.
yeah, the hose is sitting right here next to that pile. So James is gonna come over here and he's gonna pick that hose up. It wraps around the reel.
He's blowing out right now. It's hard to see in the dark.
Yeah, dark isn't the best thing, but we're giving the people what they want.
Yeah.
Action.
Well, nothing's broken so far today.
Easy there.
Except
so he's already blown out.
we missed all the good stuff.
I know. Maybe we'll have to come back someday.
Yeah. Preferably when it's not dark at frickin' what time?
4 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 o'clock now, but it's been dark.
It was a beautiful sunset though.
Yeah.
Gets the white girls going.
They like it. You see
A
all
little
the
pumpkin spice and some sunset.
Yeah. Maybe some hugs. Let me know when you have decent air pressure, and I might try to hook that hose and pull some of these zigzags out before you turn over.
And that was all she wrote. So they're gonna haul some more in the morning before some rain comes in. But I gotta get back, and I got maintenance to do tomorrow. I got some wire pulling to do. I got a lot of work still to do, but it was good to come out and drop my dump trailer and show them what I got as far as ability to help them move manure. So Steve, who owns the drag line, actually helped me get the loan. So as far as contracts, so there's a lot of people that say, what are you going to do, this and that. In order to get an FSA loan, you have to prove that you can make that money. And like outside money, they don't really look at it the same way. So it's what farm income associated, or money associated with farm income and stuff like that. So crops, manure hauling, custom work, that side of it, you got to prove to them that you can do it. And that's how you get approved. It's not like, hey, I need this money and then I got to figure out how to make it. So, been a good day. So hauled for 2 different farms at 2 different locations in 2 different fields. Got some manure done, and it was great to hang out with the guys. Well, we got a combine here. They're right after it. I was wondering why there was a silage truck in the field. Makes some sense. They're moving around. There's a silage truck in front of them, and sure enough, he came around the corner right after him. Carter traded in his big 4 truck for that Jeep. Just kidding, it's his girlfriend's. Don't give him too much stuff. Hard time on the comment section. So we're dropped. Both tankers are there, dump trailer's there. And I gotta go grab my laptop, which was supposed to be uploading yesterday's video. And well, clearly it never got uploaded, sorry about that. So once we get moved in and settled, we'll get back into daily videos. 1, because I like pushing myself for it. 2, because it keeps you guys informed, and I love all the support from you guys. So I'm gonna go grab my computer and see why it did not upload. I think I left it probably not plugged in. It just never uploaded. I lost internet. Alrighty, well. Well, he slept for the 2.5 hours ride home. We did stop and get some takeout. I got a steak. 17 hours since this morning, since we left the house. So, been a long day. Olight actually sent me some stuff. So, you guys are going to see more of new release stuff in future videos. But, alrighty. It was a good day. Got a bunch of manure moved. Got to hang out with the guys. Yeah. All in all, good day, and appreciate you guys watching along, and I'll see you guys on the next one.